Chosen one, let's talk about karmic partners because the people that are hardest to get over are the ones that woke up your shadow. Valerie, talk to him.
Karmic partners don't enter your life by accident. They're divine catalysts. They hold a mirror up to your unconscious and say, look, and what you see isn't them, it's you. The ache, the longing, the pattern you've been replaying in different bodies, lifetime after lifetime. They stir chaos not because they're evil, but because comfort never cracks the shell. They're leaving hurts because it shatters the fantasy of being saved. But what's left after that heartbreak is truth. So don't chase the reflection. Study it, that pain you feel. It's just your shadow trying to be seen.
So you see, chosen one, I saw this guy on TikTok the other day, and he was a dating advice coach. And what he talked about is he said that, you know, when you go through a tough breakup, the reason why people never get over their ex is because they never actually fully move on. And the one way you can move on is by falling in love with someone else. I think that's decent advice, but the way I'm going to frame it is that the someone else you should fall in love with is yourself. You should fall in love with your inner child. You should fall in love with your higher self. You should fall in love with yourself. And when I say fall in love, I'm talking about understanding. And when I'm talking about understanding, I'm talking about empathy. I'm talking about giving yourself all the love that you gave away for free, that you were hoping that people reciprocated. Give that to yourself. And once you start to love yourself in that capacity, once you start to understand yourself in that capacity, once you start to give to yourself in that capacity, you become magnetic beyond belief. And the people and the person that is for you will be able to see you and will literally come to you, and you'll be magnetized towards that person, and that person will be magnetized towards you. That karmic partner, what they're really teaching you is self-love. So that's the way you get over your karmic partner, is by loving all the unhealed versions and unhealed parts of yourself that your karmic partner exposed. Valerie, talk to him.
That's it. That's the medicine. Because self-love isn't a bubble bath. It's a reckoning. It's sitting with the ache instead of outsourcing it. It's saying, I'll give myself the safety I kept chasing in you. When you turn that gaze inward, the obsession dissolves. The longing turns into wisdom. And the same energy that once clung becomes the current that carries you forward. Falling in love with yourself isn't vanity, it's vibration. You stop attracting teachers through pain because you've learned the lesson through peace.
You see, chosen one, so many of us have got catfished by karmic partners, and we thought they were our twin flame. We thought that they were our soulmate. But that doesn't mean that they don't serve a purpose in your life. Dealing with a karmic partner will allow you to see your shadow side. And far too often people run from their shadows. But your shadow is where your gifts are at. Your shadow is where your greatness is at. Because the matrix will attack you where you're strongest at while you're weak. So a lot of times our shadow is where our core wounds reside. And our core wounds are literally the manhole cover to our greatest gifts. Once you go into that sewer, once you deal with all the garbage and the gunk and the trash that's under that manhole, in that sewer, once you do that, then literally once you come out on the other side, those are where your greatest gifts are at. That's where your greatest healing is at. That's where your greatest strength is at, is beyond the trauma. And what those karmic partners do is they end up reopening those wounds. They re-traumatize you and make you remember all the places that you didn't want to look at, all the places you tried to hide, all the things that you tried to look past. They re-traumatize you there. So it's actually a gift and a blessing at the same time. You thought I was going to say gift and curse. No, it's a gift and blessing at the same time. It's just that we look at it as a curse. It's actually a blessing, because now we can look at these wounds, we can look at that trauma, and then now we have the opportunity to change our destiny. We have the opportunity to change our timeline based off of what's happening right in front of you right now. So that karmic partner, it came like a bull in the china closet, but that shakeup allowed you to level up. Valerie, talk to him.
Chosen ones, that's the paradox most people never catch. Your shadow isn't trying to sabotage you, it's trying to save you. The karmic just handed you the flashlight. When they shattered your peace, they also cracked the surface where your power was buried. Every trigger, every heartbreak, every sleepless night, it wasn't punishment, it was excavation. The universe used their chaos to pull you back into yourself. So no, it wasn't love that broke you, it was resistance. You kept trying to hold on to what was meant to shake you awake. Now that the dust has settled, look at what's left. That strength you feel right now, that clarity,